Hello everybody out there on YouTube, it's RJ here again with another video for you guys. Today we're going to be checking out the Ego battery powered push lawnmower. This is the Ego lawnmower model LM2101. So I'm going to do a really fast unboxing. We're going to get the battery charged and then we're going to mow my entire lawn with it and see how it goes. Stay tuned. Now that I got everything out of the box, we're going to put this thing together and get it going. First, I'm going to show you that it came with plenty of information on how to operate this. It came with the manual for the lawnmower itself, a manual for the charger, and a manual for the battery, which is pretty awesome. So plenty of information. Now I'm going to show you how to put the bag together. So you take the frame just like that, just the way it's laying on the ground. You're going to take this frame and slide it inside the bag. Make sure this bar goes in between that little gap on the bag, and these little parts right here, plastic loops, they're going to loop over and clip onto the bar just like this, right here and right here. And then they're also going to come over here on the side. You're going to go under, clip on just like that. Clip on that side, then you're also going to clip here, here, and on the bottom. So you can stand it up like this now, make it easier. Got that on. Got that one on. Now we're going to get the bottom. Alright, now that we got them on, it's just on the back side. Okay, now that we have the bag put together, let's go ahead and put the bag on the mower. So all we need to do is lift up on this, and right here you need to remove this right here. This is your mulching insert. So when you're ready to mulch and you don't want to use the bag, you can put that back in here. So remove this if you're going to use the bag. And you're going to take the bag, these two little hooks are going to hook onto these little bars up here. Hopefully you see that. Yeah, I think so. So you're going to bring it up like this, get them hooked, and it sets down. I'll show you from the top. See both those hooks? They hook right there. It drops down, and then you close this. That's your mulching bag. Now I got the handle down. In order to lift the handle up, you just squeeze on this and lift up. Real smooth operation and easy. It's 3 different settings for that handle. So, and then this handle will extend here. I'll demonstrate that later. Now I'm going to show you how to put the chute on if you want to use the chute to blow the grass out. Now that I have the bag removed, we're going to put the chute on. So I got the chute right here. Let's go ahead and lift up the back. Make sure this part right here at the bottom slides in down here. You're going to slide it in just a little bit. It's going to tuck in here and hold this chute and lower this flap right there. And we're going to bring you over here to the side so you can see what it looks like. It's in there pretty secure right now. And that's the chute, that's the side chute for the grass to come out. Here's the battery charger. It has a light indicator to tell you what your battery is at, 25, 50, 75, and 100%. So it's pretty easy to charge. There's a little built-in fan in here, and when you put your battery on while it's charging, this fan will kick on to prevent anything from overheating. So you'll take your battery, slide it down just like this, and attach it, and these lights will come on, and it'll start to charge. Now this battery is already at 100%, so I'm going to take it and put it in the lawnmower, and we're going to start cutting grass. Before we get cutting the grass, I wanted to show you how tall it is. It's probably 3-4 inches tall, if you can tell. It's pretty thick, and I got a lot of these weeds growing all throughout the yard. It's even thicker in the front yard. We're going to put this thing to the test and see if it'll cut all this. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get the handle set up and install the battery. So grab this green lever, lift it up, make sure that's locked into place. Open up this lid. Let's get the battery in there. Battery will slide in just like this, and make sure you push it down until this locking tab clicks into place like that. It's all the way down, will not come out. Now we're going to close this. We're going to release these on both sides so that we can extend the handle, because right here it says to start, fully extend side handle or side rail. So let's pull this out. I think they're fully extended. Lock it in place. Alright, now it's time to start the mower. You're going to hold this button down, and while you're holding it down, pull that lever back and it will start. So I've got it held down. Now I'm going to squeeze this lever back. And that is super quiet compared to a gas powered lawnmower. The moment you let go of this lever, it shuts off. So over here on this left side is how you can change the height of the deck. You have 6 settings. I'm going to use mine on 2, but it's really easy. Pull that back and you lift it up. You see how easy that is to change? I mean, really smooth, really easy. I did it with one hand. This would be great for somebody that had really bad arthritis, wasn't very strong, or an elderly person. This would be just totally awesome for, or somebody like me that just wants something easier to push around. Alright, it's hard to tell in the video, but I mowed about 4 or 5 strips over from the fence so far. I'm going to see if I can get down pretty low here. You can tell right over here is where the cut grass is, right over here is where the non-cut grass is. I'm going to get right down here, and you can see the difference where the cut grass is and how tall the non-cut grass is. And I was walking at a pretty good pace. No faster than your self-propelled lawnmowers will take you. This thing is super light, really easy to push, and the thicker grass didn't bother it at all. It cut right through it. I'm going to look inside the bag and see how well the mulch is. The nice thing is I don't have to turn my headphones up really loud to listen to my music when I'm cutting the grass, because this thing is so quiet. Let's go ahead and check the bag out here. I'm going to lift it up, and it looks like it cuts it really fine, really good. So I'm going to continue to mow the yard, and I will show you a little bit on how the chute works here in a little bit. But I'm going to cut some more. I'm going to try to fill this whole bag up and see how far I can get. Alright, I managed to mow the entire backyard with the bag on, and we're going to check it out. Looks like the bag is pretty full. It's to the top about right here, and right here there's still plenty of room to blow it back, so it has a lot of power blowing the grass back into the bag. Mulches it really fine. I'm gonna go dump this out, and we're gonna kind of get an image of the backyard so you guys can view at how much I mowed. Then I'm gonna go to the front yard and see how far this thing will go off one battery. Alright, I'm sitting all the way in the back corner of my fence next to the house, and from this fence to the house is about 25 feet wide. So I mowed all of this all the way back to my shop, all the way to the corner of the yard, all the way on the other side, all on one charge. I'm gonna do a quick walk around so you guys can kind of get an idea of how big the yard is. I don't know the exact measurements, but it took me about 25 minutes of push mowing to cut the whole yard. So we've mowed all that, all of this out here. I'm gonna come around here. We mowed all that here, and we mowed all the way up there to that section of the fence. So I'm gonna go out and mow the front lawn, and it did a really good job. Everything looks nice and even. No strays popping up or anything. The grass is nicely cut in my opinion, and I didn't have to breathe any fumes. No big deal though. I'm so used to mowing with a gas powered mower, but the noise is excellent. Really low. You could probably mow this 8 o'clock at night and you wouldn't be bothering anybody, but I'm not going to try that out. Oh, let me show you one little feature before I go cut the front lawn. Right here you can push this button down and you have headlights, and there they are. Maybe in a little while when it gets dark I'll add in some footage to see how bright these really are. I never did like mowing my grass at night anyway. So let me shut this off and I'm going to empty this bag, head to the front yard, and you guys can see how the side chute works. Alright everybody, I'm in the darkest part of my yard so that I can show you guys the headlights on this lawnmower, and they are pretty bright. So here we go. We're going to turn them on, and that's them right there. So you can actually see the width of the lawnmower and beyond with those lights. Those are some pretty bright lights for a little lawnmower like that. Look at them right there. They look pretty mean too. So check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and shut them off. Can't see much of anything besides the neighbor's porch light. And now I'm gonna turn them back on. So those lights are pretty darn bright for a little bitty lawnmower like this. Alright guys, you can tell that the grass in the front yard is a lot taller than what the backyard was, and there's weeds everywhere. Grass is pretty thick, so I have to mow all of this area through there, all of this over here, and this area over here by my flagpole, and all the way down the side of the yard there, the ditch, and this ditch too. I'm gonna mow all of this. Alright, I zoomed in a little bit and there's the side chute right there. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up and start mowing so you guys can check that out for a little bit to see how it blows that grass away from the lawnmower, and then I'm gonna get going with everything else. Alright, from using it just that little bit, those 3 or 4 strips that I've mowed, it blows the grass out down and away from you, so none of it is getting blown back in my face. And it is a little breezy out today. None of it's getting blown back at me, and it's staying away from my shoes, away from my pants, everything. This lawnmower is really good so far. It's pretty awesome. And you can see down there the cut grass and the non-cut grass. You can tell a difference. Well, at least I can. Hopefully you can tell a difference in this video. Alright everybody, look at that lawn. That looks really nice. Cut even all over the place. I managed to mow my whole entire front lawn, my whole entire backyard, with 1 battery charge. It worked great. It's an awesome lawnmower in my opinion. Really light to push. The maintenance on it is very low. I recommend blowing the bottom of it out, cleaning it out after each use, if you would, especially if the grass is just a little damp. It said it's weatherproof, but weatherproof and waterproof is 2 different things. Most of you guys know that. I wouldn't recommend mowing wet grass with it, or mowing while it's sprinkling, just because of all the electrical components. Let's go back in the backyard, and I'm gonna start my air compressor up and blow it out, show you that a little bit. Overall, I really enjoy the lawnmower. I'm probably gonna do another review maybe at the end of season or next year on it. That way I can run it a lot longer than what I have been running it, but so far it is pretty awesome. If you have a small yard, I highly recommend it, especially if your yard is flat, you live in town, and you're just tired of using the gas lawnmower because of all the maintenance or whatever reason. I recommend the Eco lawnmower. It got the best reviews on everything I've looked at, from YouTube reviews, Amazon reviews, Lowe's reviews. The reviews on that lawnmower are very high, and I thought the price was pretty good, $3.99. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. So let's get back there and clean it out. I'll see you in just a minute. Alright, I've got the lawnmower back here. I took the battery out because I'm going to blow all this off and tip it up and blow out from underneath. Just kind of clean it up a little bit before I put it away. And the reason why I took the battery out is because for any reason that blade should kick on while I'm down there. I don't want that to happen. So let's go ahead and tip it up. This lawnmower is very, very light. And what's nice about this being electric is you can tip it up, clean it out, and you don't have to worry about oil or gas spilling out. So I'm just going to take my air compressor. I'm going to silence this part of the video so you guys don't hear all the loud noise. So it's going to be silent for just a minute. I'm just going to blow this out. Alright, so now that we're all done with mowing the grass, I'm going to place the battery back in the charger and see how much juice we used. And I probably mowed for about 50 minutes. And it's blinking on the 25%. That's that fan I was talking about earlier kicking on. So it's going to take this about 45 to 50 minutes to fully charge from 25%. So that's pretty good. It charges pretty quick. I'm going to leave it here till it's done. Thanks for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. If you guys have this lawnmower and you use it, let me know what you think about it. And if you got any questions, put them in the comment section below for me. If you like the video, share it. If you don't share it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate all the views, all the likes, all the comments. Later.